For art this week, we're talking about Zentangles, and I'll be referring a bit to this book to give me some ideas. Zentangles are patterns. So if you start with a piece of paper, and I've got a border around mine, and then just draw some lines however you want. You can use a pencil, but if you're feeling confident, you might go straight to a pen. And this is just creating some spaces on our paper that we're going to fill with some patterns. A Zentangle is a relaxing way of making patterns to fill in the spaces. So looking at the spaces you've created, choose one to start and then think about what type of pattern you might like to do first. So if I was going to do this small shape with just circles, I'm just going to try and fill that space just using circles. I get a bit of repetition then. Now I'm looking at another shape, and this time I'm going for a different pattern. Maybe I will go to this one and I'll do a zigzag. And I want to keep repeating my zigzag pattern. Now that didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to, but that's okay. I can always come in and change it part way through, because it's my drawing and I can do it however I like. So if you feel like you've mucked it up, just keep going. Zentangles are very forgiving with how they turn out. And then try and fill in by following the shapes that you've made. Now if you want, you could go back and alternate the colour so that you get more dramatic effect by colouring in each second one. Now time for a new pattern. I'm going to go for a two-part pattern. I'm going to start with something called a crosshatch. That's where you do lines going in one direction and then you come back in the other direction so that you cross over the lines you've already created. Then you can come back and add more detail. So on this one, I'm going to go and make a curve down each straight line. I'm going to try and do that on all sides. That makes a cool effect. If I wanted to, I could go back and colour in part of that in black to really bring out the pattern. Another pattern I could try is a basket weave type of pattern, which if I do a grid, and this time I'm just going to use pencil. I might try it up here. Just a pencil grid, because I might rub that out later. And I'm going to make some bumpy lines in every second square, and then I'm going to go into the alternate square so that I miss one, pattern one, skip one, pattern one, like that. And then I'm going to change direction. I'm going to go this way. And hopefully it will start to make a basket type of a pattern. Another way I can draw a pattern is by bouncing off the corners. So I can do a line until I hit a side and then change direction. And that makes quite an interesting pattern. And then I've left some other spaces, so I have to decide if I'm going to do the same in there or something different. I'm going to try and do the same. I'm going to go, where will I start? Here. Go up until I hit and then bounce back. Creates quite an interesting pattern. Sorry about my dogs barking then. You're interrupting my video. Thank you. Okay, we'll try the crisscross with circles and we'll see how it turns out. So I'm filling up this space with lines going straight up and then across. And across like that. And then where the lines cross over, making a little circle pattern around the crisscross lines. I can still hear my dog outside the door. He's not very happy. And you can make your pattern as detailed or as simple as you like. You could go back and colour in certain bits black to really highlight it, or you could colour it in with colours, or you can just go, there we go, all finished. Have a bit of fun with that for art this week.